Virgo. Welcome back to another Four Paths Healing Tarot message. I am delighted to get some words, affirmation, confirmation out here for you, Virgo, related to love. We're going to do a placement for the nature of your connection, Virgo, with whoever is on your mind, your heart, you've been dealing with. And then we're also going to get some hidden truth oracle messages out here to close our reading, to get an idea of what is in the mind, the heart, the feeling space of the person that you are dealing with, Virgo. So welcome. Thank you, God, angel, spirit guides, messages for Virgo, please relate it to the heart, love. All right. Welcome back to the space. Good to see you. All right, Virgo, let's get some oracle messages out here to start, to help us understand the nature of this connection for Virgo. God, angel, spirit guides, the nature of this connection for Virgo, whoever's on their mind, their heart. What is this relationship space like? What is at the root, the foundation of it? Thank you, God, angel, spirit guides, for Virgo, please. Okay. All right, we have two out here. Anything else? All right, beneath the deck. This is a tender reading, okay? Beneath the deck, third party. And it says, you may be dealing with a karmic situation. I am incredibly intuitive, but also sensitive to feelings, especially when it comes to third party. And so when I saw this beneath the deck, Virgo, I'm just going to keep it funky with you, my heart sank. And so, Virgo, you might be working through something that it's taking you time to get to a place where you are able to take time moment by moment. If you are aware of something related to third party, I'm speaking to someone that this has been incredibly challenging for you, hearing about, having a suspicion about someone else being in the picture in your connection, okay? That's beneath the deck though. So it could be that there was some third party stuff in the past. We're going to get these cards out here to see more about what the nature of this connection is, but it's a theme. It's showing up somewhere in the energy field with you and this other person that's on your mind or your heart, whether you are together, separated, or you are having a challenging time right now. Reaching out here as well. Expect a call or text from your person of interest, and then tease out here. Very interesting energies here. The energy is fun and lighthearted, but uncertain. Okay, now we're going to get some tarot out here, Virgo, to discuss a little bit more about what the nature of this relationship is, so that messages can come out for you along your way that might help you, support you in your decision making and how you are going to progress. And then we'll get, like again, I told you earlier, we'll get some messages out here related to what's in their heart. God, angel, spirit guides, the nature of this connection for Virgo. The Magician out here could be someone who is a Gemini that you're dealing with. We have King of Wands out here too. Yeah, so Virgo, you're in this connection. There definitely is a lot of passion. Whoever this person is, they please you, right? You all have the fiery romantic connection when you all are together, but I'm feeling like there is an absence of something. But I'm going to get some more cards out here. And again, we have the Magician out here. So right now I'm seeing Sagittarius and I'm seeing Gemini. I don't know if that relates to the person that you're dealing with. I always call out the signs in case that is confirmation for someone in the space. Thank you, God, angel, spirit guides. What else? Tell us more. Why is the Magician out here? Thank you, God, angel, spirit guides. Okay. We have the Nine of Wands, and then we have the Fool in reverse. So, and then beneath the deck, we have some justice out here. I'm going to start with the situation where there was some third party in the background. This is not for everyone, but I have to go here because this card pulled a lot of emotion. So it feels like this is something, Virgo, that someone is working through. It could be you. And so the third party dealing with someone, this feels like someone has a lot of, and cross watchers, I love you, not trying to send you, but with these two cards on the table, okay, the Nine of Wands and the King of Wands, it feels like a lot of ego, passion. Whoever is in this connection related to the third party, if they're entertaining someone or there was someone in the picture, there's something about being desired that this person really enjoys. And it's almost intoxicating. And it feels like with these wands out here, they are set in their ways. And being able to not fully commit to a relationship because we have the Fool out here in reverse. So with this particular reading, this feels like, you know, if the Fool was upright, this is going on a new journey, being open to it, especially with the Magician out here, right? We're just going to create this as we go, but we're light about it and we're trusting about it. But with these cards that speak to me related to arrogance, ego, fear, shallow desire, okay? And then the Fool being in reverse, in this particular connection, someone here, possibly the person that you're channeling for, or maybe you're working through this, it's just something about going into a relationship that's a little bit, that's not really the vibe for someone here. They are still wanting to have a certain control over how this relationship dynamic unfolds. Virgo, you know that when it comes to love and connection and relationship, what helps them to grow, what helps love grow is to submit and surrender to the process. Relationships are very spiritual. You don't have to be a spiritual person to have that as an experience. It's spiritual because it's you, the person, and what you all create together. And you're not going to know what you create together. You kind of do that along the journey, right? You don't know where it's going to go. And if someone has expectations about how it should go, or they already have a vision and they're always being almost kind of controlling in how it goes and how it manifests, it's not going to be much of a relationship. Okay, that's too much ego, it's too much pride, it's too much arrogance. And I think that at the base of it, it's fear. It's fear of the unknown. It's the fear of letting love just unfold you and this other person. And someone in this connection, whether they are kind of holding on to someone, there's someone kind of in the background that just won't really go away, and they kind of hold on to this person. It's because they are fearful about what it might mean to just walk and create with you and let these guards down, these guards of control, protection. Some people, they operate in infidelity because it makes them feel in control. It keeps them feeling in control. But beneath the deck, I need to tell this to someone out here, Virgo. With this being here, the Justice, there is someone in this connection where maybe they're not exactly in a third party, but they're doing something and they're showing up in a way that can create a sense of insecurity in the relationship. Sometimes people are in relationships and they intentionally pretend like they're texting somebody or that they have something to do because they have this unorganized way of believing that by making someone that they're dealing with feel jealous, it might make them more desirable to them. So this kind of feels like a vibe too. And I want to let you know that whoever this is, this is going to, they're putting something on their karmic wheel. And I feel, Virgo, I'm talking to somebody where you've been going through something and you realize that this person might have some tendencies that are kind of emotionally manipulative. They're kind of selfish. And you're like, karma has to hit this person. And it is. Justice. Okay? You don't worry. And then beneath the deck, there's this Knight of Cups. And so, Virgo, if I'm speaking to you, whoever's on the end of this situation where they are kind of wide open to the harm, my hope is that you don't let this close you down, because what that Knight of Cups says to me is that there is potential on the horizon for you, to meet and be with and explore healthy connection, loving connection that's not based in fear or arrogance or ego. All right, now we're going to get some messages out here for what is on the heart of the person that you are dealing with, whether you all are together right now, you're separated, just going through a challenging time, trying to figure it out. God, angel, spirit guides for Virgo's person. What is their true intention? What is on their heart and their mind for Virgo right now? Thank you, God, angel, spirit guides. Anything else? I have two that kind of popped out very smoothly. They almost kind of dropped out of this deck. They didn't fly out like they usually do. Thank you, God, angel, spirit guides for Virgo, please. All right. I'm starting to understand our connection. I replay our conversations over and over. Okay. Beneath the deck, I will wait for a sign from you. Couple of things I want to tell you, Virgo. I am not in the business of giving advice. I rarely even say dates and times about things. I'm still not exactly comfortable giving people timing readings. That's another conversation for another time. The reason why I'm saying this right now is because there is this strong voice and feeling. You know, I hear by the feeling. And I feel like, Virgo, if you and this person have separated, Virgo, let's say this person has been in some third-party stuff and they've been finding all the right ways to make it make sense to you, but they really aren't disconnecting from someone else, and you decided to walk away. This feeling is that they are going to, because the King of Wands is very attractive and they're charming. You know, they're really good at being in third-party relationships. They've had practice in it. So they know what to say, what to do. They know the timeline. They're really good in the honeymoon cycle and the cycle of emotional manipulation. They know how to operate that. This is what they do. And so this feels like someone is likely doing a really good job, Virgo, with making you feel like they're going to change. They're going to come up out of this. It was just a big misunderstanding. I feel this baby, give me one more chance type of vibe. And divine, I was going to say divine choice. I say free will. Okay? Free will. We choose what we want. But I would encourage you, Virgo, if this is you on the receiving end of some of this hurt, this stop-go energy, this disruption from external energies, and it's making you probably question your own self-esteem, your own confidence about what you can manifest. I hope for you to be very conscious and continue to remember, Virgo, that you absolutely deserve the best. You're beautiful, you're intelligent, you're well kept. You take really good care of yourself, and you are a grower of things, whether you are with someone or you're not. You're really wonderful about growing and manifesting anything that you want from the earth. So I just want to remind you, Virgo, that whatever it is that you want, whoever this person is, you are stronger outside of any barrier to your mental emotional well-being. You are well outside of the barrier of that. So if someone is showing up as a barrier to you being whole and well in any kind of way, that is a sign, okay? And justice is watching. It feels like you're kind of experiencing a test too right now with that justice here, an opportunity to rebalance things based on your decision making and what you are manifesting. It feels like Spirit is watching to see what you are manifesting by your choices and your decisions right now. Anything else? I think that is it. All right, Virgo, I love you. I'll see you next time. If you like this space and it feels healthy to you, I'd love for you to join the family and subscribe. If you can't do that right now, it's all good. I'm just glad that you popped in to say what's up, and hopefully I can see you next week in another Four Paths Healing Tarot message. Take care, Virgo, and good luck.